Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here outside of a bakery, Rispoli, here in, I think it's Oradell or Emerson, New Jersey. Picked up some pastries for an assisted living facility that I'm about to go to. I have a meeting, but while I'm sitting here, I have some time. I was just thinking about a topic that I wanted to talk about, and the topic is you are enough. You are enough. Okay, so one of the things that I'm learning in therapy is that I'm enough. In the present day, in the present moment, present weight, present everything, I'm enough. And that's something that I think we all struggle with because social media is out there and we have images all around us, whether it be television, online, friends, family, people that you work with, everywhere you go, we have a tendency, and maybe not all of you, but I know as a large population of us do, women, maybe men too, I can't speak for the man, but we compare ourselves. And I get a lot of messages about, you're an inspiration and you've helped me and all of these things. And it will always stay in my heart that I have inspired and helped. But it's you doing the work, and you're enough in the moment. Don't compare yourself. I know it's hard to do, and I know it's easy for me to say because I do it too. I look on, Instagram and things like that, and I'm seeing people and I'm thinking, man, if my eyelids weren't so hooded, if I had Botox, if I were thinner, if I were this, if I were that. And in therapy, I'm learning that all of that is crazy. It's crazy. We have to be grateful for who we are in the moment. We have to appreciate the work that we're putting in. Optavia is lined out for you. You just do what they tell you, but it's still work. We still have to food shop. We still have to place our monthly order. We still have to make sure we get in the water and sleep well and eat the fuelings when we're supposed to and not incorporate a ton of other things. It's work. And so many times in so many videos, I've said how easy and the ease of the program is. And it really is easy, but now that I'm being awakened to some things, it's work, and it's my work, right? I have to get into my truck and drive to the food store and get the groceries and put them away and prepare the meals. I have to pay for the fuelings. I have to reach out to a coach. I have to. So it's us, and it is a lot of work. And when we start comparing ourselves and our situation and everything else, that negative talk really, it's like a price being paid. We get caught into habits of saying things to ourselves that is damaging. Why did I cheat? Why did I binge? Why did I? It's really not I. It's a habit. So we have to understand that saying in a different way is very helpful. So for instance, when I was binging, I used to literally every morning wake up and be like, I suck. I binged. I blew it. I can't do this. This is hard for me. When what I should have been saying to myself all along was, I hate this bad habit that I've created. I don't like the fact that I'm stuck in a cycle of a bad habit. Rather than me, I'm in a cycle of a habit, and the habit can be broken. It's not me. It's me stuck in a cycle. It's me choosing, right? But it's morally a habit. It's trying to be aware of if something's keeping you stuck, whether it be beauty, like I talked about earlier with, my eyelids, whatever, or, we're on a diet. We're on Optavia, which is a diet. It's a lifestyle, but it's a diet because we don't stay on it forever. And sometimes things happen, and it's not that we're a failure. We're not. We're just stuck in a bad habit. So what do? You have to really look at that habit and find the triggers, right? So for me, one of my bad things was every time I gave Molly her medication, I would have to open up the jar of peanut butter, because that's how Molly takes her medication. I have to put a little bit of peanut butter in a spoon, put her medication in it, and give it to her. And lo and behold, Molly would take her pill. But that was a trigger, because I would 9 times out of 10, after I fed her pill and threw the spoon in the sink, I would get another spoon. The peanut butter was right there and wide open, and it smelled good, and I had already put the spoon in. I would eat some. No big deal, right? But when some led to 1 spoon, 2 spoon, 3 spoon, if the peanut butter jar was almost empty, I might take a spatula and sit on my couch and spoon it out and eat it. That is a bad habit, because it became, like, I literally started to focus on, it's time to give Molly her pill. Ooh, here comes the peanut butter. That's a habit. That's not me being a horrible person or a failure. It's just stuck in a cycle. So what I have done now is assigned that job to someone else in the house, so I don't have to get in that habit again. I can break that habit. And how did I break it? Again, by giving that duty to someone else. Now here's the quandary. What happens if that other person, my husband, my daughter, whatever, what if someone's not home and I have to give Molly her pill? Am I not strong enough not to do it? That's the key word. I am strong enough, and I have to realize that. I have broken the habit, and I am going to keep that going. So what I'm trying to say is, don't compare yourself to others. Don't let that negative talk come in. If you're having a hard time, really start to focus on the situation, not yourself. If a beautiful woman walks by and you're like, oh man, I look horrible, I'll never look like that. Don't say that to yourself. You have the power to change. We all do. It's a matter of creating those steps to get there. And if you have a setback, don't, which I used to do, don't say to yourself, I'm a failure. I can't do this. Why can't I stick to it? That is just horrible self-talk. Would you say that to like a friend of yours? If your friend said, I started Optavia and I can't do it. Would you say, man, you suck. Why can't you do it? You wouldn't say that. You would say, you know what? Let's take a step back. Let's revisit what's going on and let's find a solution. It's not you. It's the habit. It's the thing that's stopping you from going forward. So while this was all on my mind sitting here at the bakery, because when I went in to get those pastries, oh my gosh, this is an Italian bakery that is just the best of the best in my opinion. Homemade, you can watch them all baking and rolling, and the aroma of the place. They have fresh brewed coffee. It is just amazing. I could easily have just ordered myself a cannoli. I could have. But I recognize that I have set for myself some standards, and I want to be true to what I've set for myself. For instance, I know every month I have to pay my truck payment or my rent, right? Or the electric bill or whatever. I know when I'm going to pay it, and I do. I don't say, oh, there was a great bakery. I'm not paying that. No, we just do it, right? So we have to be accountable for ourselves. But if we get into a bad habit, we don't trash ourselves. We just look for the solution and try to work around it. I am happy with myself. I am in a new mindset. I'm proud of myself. I don't like where I'm at physically, but I like where I'm at mentally. And that is what's going to propel me to liking myself once again physically. I shouldn't say I don't like myself. I just don't like where I'm at. So I'm improving and taking little steps every day, following the program, eliminating the bad habits and recognizing them and making substitutions. That's all we can do. So stop negative talking yourself. It really does make a difference. When you wake up and look in that mirror and smile and say, girl, I am on your team today. You are worth it. You are doing a great job. Those things, I'm telling you, do that. Do that, you guys, every morning when you go into that bathroom and brush your teeth, look at yourself for a few seconds and say, I love you. I'm on your team. You're doing great. Have a wonderful day. Stay focused. And I will see you back tomorrow morning when I brush my teeth. And that's what I'm trying to do and act like. And it's really working. It's powerful stuff, guys. I want to start incorporating little bits and pieces from my therapy in these little videos. If this is something that you'd want to see, maybe like once a week, a video like that, like this, let me know in the comments because they're very powerful and they're helping me tremendously. All right. So anyway, we can do this. Yes, we can, as long as we do it together. And that is what we're doing together. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. I got to go to my meeting. See you soon. Bye.